Well, this is a critical game. A chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller. There's the header! It's hit the upright. Oh, and he's following up! Ibrahimovic finds himself offside.
Paris Saint-Germain would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You could feel it.
Ambitious ball here. Hazard looking to receive it in space. It'll be a throw-in. Seedorf is onto this. Schneider! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Schneider, and the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Seedorf. Pelé. Now it's Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's managed to get free. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Pelé. Bale receives it in a good position here. Has crossed into the middle. Czech claims it. Safe hands. Schneider. Now it's Gullit. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
It's Bale! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Paris Saint-Germain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
And it's Bale. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. That's tidy. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Liverpool definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
This is a promising build-up. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Schneider! Oh, well spotted. Had to be at his very sharpest there. Liverpool have their second corner now. Shot at goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Backward it goes. Great chance! Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's on it, takes a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And it's Pirlo. And Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball, and they can counter here. Pele, Bale. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Schneider is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Hullet. Delivered low. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Seedorf. Marcelo. There will be a throw-in. Rafael Varane. Hazard. That's a cute ball. It's played through for him. Good ball, good take. Out of play for a goal kick. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Schneider, Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Pele, looking for options for movement. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Paris Saint-Germain just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Paris Saint-Germain just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. Paris Saint-Germain directly ahead. And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Liverpool cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rafael Varane. And it's Hazard. And this is Hullet. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rafael Varane is very much of the none-shall-pass school of defending. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, it's Nedved. Oh, that's nice. Now the cross. Oh, that's a fine interception. Paris Saint-Germain are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Schneider. Now it's Hullet, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Marcelo. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Marcelo just loves to go forward whenever he can. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Oh, he's been caught now. He's having a shot! And it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 23.
So we have movement on both benches. Paris Saint-Germain go up by 2 and are looking good.
You can certainly sense a real change in mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
À leur place, le numéro 22.
And here's Bale. Platini.
Le numéro 7. Cristiano
Opts to play it back.
Le numéro 11. Le numéro
Almost
14.
75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Michel Platini. Flashes it across. And this is Eto'o. And this is Bale. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, well played.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dembele is in a really good position out wide. Stood up well to him there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's having a go! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. He's had a shot! And he's taking no chances there. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Last chance, perhaps. He's in a great position here. That's good play. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Makaleli. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Pele looking to add to his goal. And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't.
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. He scores for sure. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Paris Saint-Germain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Lopez. And a chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been knocked clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fermin. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Dembele. And it's Olmo. Didn't quite work for him. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Zanetti looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lopez. He is just caressing the ball. He's found a way past. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's had a shot! Danny Olmo. Can he get it through? Chance! And that's a good finish. Laws are all square. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Floated through, he's being... It's Pele! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Zanetti. And it's Zanetti. Fermin, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, it's come loose. In he goes again. Goal! Lons! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Lens have their lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Howson does well to get it back.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Fiore. Oh, it's Dembele. Rijkaard. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic tries to pass it through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Dani Olmo. Now Fiore. Dembele. Good read, needed to be. That's going wide left. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Zanetti. Dembele. Luis Suarez. That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ibrahimovic running with the ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ibrahimovic with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
3 minutes.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And he can thump it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Paris Saint-Germain are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Ibrahimovic.
And so we're off again.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 16.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Le numéro 20.
Pele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's definitely not his best. Zanetti. Van de Ven. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Zanetti. And this is Raul. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Olise. Oh, good read. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Luis Suarez. That has been cut short. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lee Kang-in can so cleverly bypass the press. Seedorf. And it's Marcelo. That's a throw. Chouameni. Zanetti makes a move down the right. And it's Chouameni. He's played it back. And here's Doué. He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Van der Ven knocks it into space. Now it's Lee Kang-in. There's the delivery. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. Marcelo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf gets into a good position. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Caught offside that time.
Changement en cours.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And here's Hullet. Rafael Varane. Doué. Zanetti. And Doué. Forlan picks it up out wide. Vieira going forward. Lam. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Hullet. Showing good feet. Hullet is wide and looking to get onto this.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's picked it up out wide. Bullish header! And how did he not put that away?
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Oh, that's a fine interception. That's good running with the ball. Raul. Lee Kang-in. Lens have got it back and they'll takes the shot. And no, he had to, and yet he could not. Lens have their second corner now. Doué with the short one. And here's Doué. Shot at goal! Lee Kang-in! That is magnificent! A finish of true class! And they get themselves in front! He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Lens with the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Played out to the left flank. Takes a shot. Howson is the team's great visionary. And it's Forlan. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Forlan. Oh, can he get onto this? PSG on the counter-attack. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way. Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker, to make a statement of intent. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Pulls out once more. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going... Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Del Piero has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Opts to play it. He's having a hit! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
That's a good run down the left. Marcelo proves just a little bit too strong. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game, even the most... Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Van Dijk.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
And it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! He's scored! And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Jesus are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
Oh, good climb! Oh, it's gone in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
It's starting to look very interesting. And the shot! Oh, that's another chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will... It's Pele! And yes, it's there! They are purring, truly purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim, we both wish you a very good evening. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible distance.
And pull it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Lam. Casapia given another corner. Casapia have their second corner now. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Punched away. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Nicely worked. Paris Saint-Germain tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Varane does really well to win the ball there.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Just eases him off the ball. And this is Bale. He'll try from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hangs in a cross. Towering header. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Nedved wins the duel this time. He's had it taken off him. Threads one in. That's a good ball. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Bale. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ambitious ball here. Oh, tries a shot! They score! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding...
Oh, good effort! Oh, it rattles the bar! And a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Right place. Bullet! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. And again! It's a goal! And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Casapia leading now. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Marcelo. And he decides to cross it. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Now it's Hullet. Bellingham. Ibrahimovic. There's the shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
Casapia now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nice-looking ball. Pirlo. It's Pele! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Paris Saint-Germain are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Lam. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard looking to receive it in space.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, it's Pirlo. Oh, that's neat. And this is Bale. Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Bale. Played out wide. Looking to play him in. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's straight offside. And it's Hazard. And here's Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now there's a fine ball. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Marcelo. Ibrahimovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 29.
So the action resumes.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's rising! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! It's all becoming so easy. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Casapia, palpably stronger, better, superior. In with the challenge. Knocks it into space. It's Bale! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Pirlo plays it short. Can he finish? Casapia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And here's Hullet. Ibrahimovic! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Pirlo goes short. And he shoots! Ibrahimovic. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Hullet. And it's Azar. And it's lofted through here. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital. Pirlo is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pirlo has it out wide and in space. Now the cross. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Vai se proceder uma substituição.
So we have movement on both benches.
Lam. Número 17. Azar. Número 18.
Good ball, good take.
Ibrahimovic.
Intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 13. Número 10. Número
And that could
9.
set him on his way.
Número
And he's
30.
managed to get free.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely weighted ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Platini plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now that looks a decent ball. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in. Terrific! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And there's a goal. And they are right back within touch. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager...
And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This is a promising build-up. Platini powering forward here. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without hesitation. Rafael Varane. Keep the ball and you win the... Oh, they could be caught out here! Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Space for him to turn and look. Dumfries. And it's Bellingham. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Tries to play it through. Lam. Dembele goes for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. That's good play. Pinches it off him. And that is as far as it goes. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then...
Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This, an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
And he was alert to it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there. Van der Sar getting this one clear. Now, can they get him away? Seedorf. And it's Luis Suarez. Azar. Luis Suarez. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, important interception. That's really well manoeuvred. So, what can they make of this? Azar. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Looking for options for movement. Seedorf. Makaleli.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Hazard has cut it out, and we have our very first corner. Pele with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Nesta. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And now the breakaway. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, nicely intercepted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Pele, over to the right flank. Lahm is flagged offside. Pele conjures time and space where few can. Marcelo aimed at the far side. And a header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And it's Makaleli. Seedorf. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, sweet feet. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Luis Suarez. That's a sharp pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Pele. Swings it across. And he can thump it away. Ibrahimovic. Paris Saint-Germain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Marcelo. That's a good run down the left. Marcelo has the space to scheme. Seedorf. And it's Marcelo. Marcelo showing good feet. And he's being shifted off it. And that brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Paris Saint-Germain up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And here is the first touch of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Makaleli tries to play it through. Makaleli, and the shot! Deftly away.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's gone for a throw-in. And he lines up a cross. And he knocks it clear. Oh, that's a fine interception. Seedorf. Oh, they could break here. Makaleli is always looking to break lines. Seedorf. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well played. And it's Makaleli. Seedorf gets a foot in and wins the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is Pele. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Yaya Toure. Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. Seedorf touches it back. And this is Hazard. Oh, well played.
South Korea really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Pinches it off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ibrahimovic has found the net here, of course. Marcelo receives it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, it's come off the upright. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. Elects to cross. Varane is there, and he can get that clear. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Quality ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15, le numéro 21,
And it's Marcelo.
Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 23, le numéro 10, Sidorf. À leur place, le numéro
Marcelo.
5, Bale. Le
Pressing's
numéro 7,
intense, and it's paid off.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Le numéro 22, le numéro 8, Pirlo. Changement.
That's tidy. Just eases him off the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Hullet. Vigo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Bale. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's a lovely, neat pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Vieira with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Figo. Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And Hullet! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So that's it, it is all over. Paris Saint-Germain can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
It's Pele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That is good alertness. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's intervened well there. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's the chance to counter. That's a good run down the left. And no, he's seen through all of that. It's a good run down the right.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic.
A header! There it is! Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Searching pass he's played there, and the keeper takes decisive action. Araujo, there's the crossfield ball. Now he's got space here. Oh, well measured. Oh, shooting chance! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
MacArthur are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Marcelo.
Oh, really well played.
Marcelo, great defending, strong and determined. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ibrahimovic! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ibrahimovic. Lam. It's Pele! Brilliant from Pele! A finish right from the top draw. Just one goal in it now. Game on! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Marcelo. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a nicely shaped ball. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Now the ball in. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. And now a sudden chance to counter. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Seedorf goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Distributed tidily. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And they can counter here. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Played into space. It's come to nothing. And that signals the end of the first period. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back on the way.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Gullit. And here's Dembele. That's a cute ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he couldn't finish.
Ibrahimovic really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Tries to play it through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He is through here. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Lofted in. Lam clears it away. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This to be all square. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Platini really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he thumps it clear. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Knocks it out wide, elects to... He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 10. Sidorf. À leur place, le numéro 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Pirlo.
It's made its way to him.
Changement.
Sheshko. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. It's loose and there's a race for the... Has another go! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He's had it taken off him. Just eases him off the ball. Pullets getting forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Flash. He leaps for it. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just...
Shot it goal! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. This terrific effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Nedved. And here's Thuram. Now, can they get him away? That pass just didn't quite work. Thuram. He's found some space. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. He's in a great position here.
He'd be disappointed with him.
Well, that's well spotted. Lam. And it's Vieira. And it's Nedved. Vieira. Looking for options for
Il y aura
movement.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, that's neat. Roberto Carlos. Crosses it in. Nesta can get it clear. Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Seedorf wins the duel this time. Hazard, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Marcelo cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball. Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Pele, drive. Pele! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. Lahm going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Marcelo. Now, who's going to be first to this? Lahm. Lahm will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Pele! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Neither side yet able to find the net. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Marcelo. Looking for options for movement.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And he shoots! That's really well manoeuvred. Lahm. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, easy pickings there. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Hazard knocks it into space. Ibrahimovic! And here's Ibrahimovic. Lovely feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Marcelo. Araujo does well to get it back. Marcelo. Lahm defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0.
Permettez-moi de vous signaler que des informations sur le trafic viennent de s'afficher sur l'écran géant. Changement pour le
So
Paris
we're underway for the second half.
Le numéro 23.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Ibrahimovic. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And again. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. It's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Platini is the team's great visionary. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Delivers with whip. And that's a good ball. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. No, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Ibrahimovic. À leur place, le numéro 8.
And it's Bale.
Le numéro 7.
Instant action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long.
Vieira. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos has got himself a free kick. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! MacArthur have their second corner now. And the shot! Oh, good finish! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
MacArthur are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with
good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nedved. Strokes it back, caresses it through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And that was asking for too much. Roberto Carlos. He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to think it through. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Araujo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Ribery.
MacArthur really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Additionnel, 3
Cross to the back post. Keeper's dealt with that. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And this is Bale. Might be danger here. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.